When life has you down, what do? Well, for Dr. Ronaldo Ortiz Jr., you apparently spread it around to people you don't even know and then watch as those innocent strangers suffer. Ortiz had some major problems. His medical license was in jeopardy over an alleged medical mistake. According to Law and Crime, he had also been arrested for allegedly abusing women and shooting a pet dog. And he owed millions of dollars to the IRS, according to a news report from KXAS. This 60-year-old anesthesiologist didn't make things better for himself or anyone else. Instead, he began poisoning IV bags at the Baylor Scott and White Surgicare North Dallas. He would mix a concoction of drugs and inject it into IV bags that would later be used during surgeries. These IV bags were kept in a warmer in a supply area. IV solutions are often warmed so that the room temperature fluid doesn't lower the patient's body temperature. Providers would retrieve these bags from the warmer to administer to patients, not knowing that Dr. Ortiz had spiked them with his dangerous cocktail. Several unexplained emergencies occurred at the facility in patients who were there for relatively minor surgery. For instance, an 18-year-old undergoing sinus surgery inexplicably developed high blood pressure, cardiac dysfunction, and pulmonary edema. Doctors were befuddled as to why this patient and others were experiencing these critical symptoms. Then, about a month after it started, an anesthesiologist died after treating herself for dehydration with an IV bag. In the case of the teen, the IV solution was tested and revealed to contain bupivacaine, epinephrine, and lidocaine. Puncture holes were found in some of the IV bags associated with the unexplained emergencies. So how do they know it was Ortiz? Well, video cameras show Ortiz taking bags out of the warmer and then putting bags back in the warmer right before they were taken and used. Video footage also shows him mixing medications and, most disturbing of all, he can be seen on video watching as patients developed symptoms and as first responders took those patients out of the surgery center and off to the ER or ICU. Dr. Ortiz has been convicted in federal court on 4 counts of tampering with consumer products resulting in serious bodily injury, 1 count of tampering with a consumer product, and 5 counts of intentional adulteration of a drug. Ortiz hasn't been sentenced yet, but he could get up to 190 years in prison. I guess he missed the day they went over the Hippocratic Oath in medical school. Hurting or killing people is never a good thing, but it really burns my backside when someone who has the responsibility for another person's life uses that position to hurt or kill, like a parent and child or a doctor and patient. If you listen to the podcast, you probably already know, but if he shot a pet dog, I don't think there's a good enough punishment for a thing like that. Seems to be a theme here with this guy and what he's been accused and convicted of. Hurting people, yes, dogs are people too, hurting people that can't defend themselves. What a coward. What a creepy, slimy bag of shit.